How many of you have been involved in extracurricular activities at school?
I have been involved in baseball and basketball.
That's nice. Did you know that extracurricular activity non-participants use tobacco about 20% more than people who do participate in extracurricular activities because students that do not have more time on their hands, so they can get involved in a bad crowd of people and use alcohol and drugs. So, an easy way to fix this is to encourage our kids and students to get involved at school. Involving your children in extracurricular activities after school will improve your child's overall well being. Today, I'm going to talk to you about the importance of involving kids in extracurricular activities due to the impact that it has on their lives today and also in the future and how it will affect our world. I've been involved in many extracurricular activities ever since I can remember, and I'm very thankful that my parents and brothers and sisters were there to encourage me to join them because I think they were very fun and worth my time. Without being involved in them, I would not have been able to grow up as independently and think the way that I do today. First, let's look at the effects of extracurricular activities on children, both physically and mentally. Physically, sports can help the kids get exercise and stay in shape, which improves their overall physical health. And exercise and increased blood flow to their brain after school leads to better and more focused and concentrated studying at night because they are more alert and awake due to their activity with the extracurricular activities. And then mentally, it allows students to meet new people and friends, and it gives them a sense of belonging to their group or club or sport. It helps students to socialize more and learn skills on how to be more effective when working with others and independently and also with a group. And this can help lead them to be a more productive member of the society, which will help our world in the future. It also teaches a student how to use their time effectively and productively, which leads to them excelling with their academics and their organizational skills improve because when students are involved in extracurricular activities, they're obligated to be at those activities and also with schoolwork, so you have to allot allow time for enough time to get your schoolwork done, but also stay on top of other things that you have to do. Next, it is important to look at the external effects that extracurricular activities have on children. Uh, they impact your grades because studies show that students who participate in extracurricular activities receive better grades. It teaches students responsibility and preparation skills, and it really helps kids prioritize their schoolwork. And your attendance goes up because students are students are required to be at school for their extracurricular activities. So therefore, the students will be present in class and learning um, more in a part of class, and it gives students an overall motivation to be there at school and an actual willingness to be there so that they don't just feel like they have to. It also it also helps their social interaction skills. A quote from the Undergraduate Research Journal for the Human Sciences: "You can get involved with groups as a way to get support from other students with your background, such as Latino or Jewish clubs. A club or group can also be a great way to meet new people who are different from you. During extracurricular activities, you can be involved in people that have your same likes, but also you can meet people that are different from you and bond with them. And participating in extracurricular activities helps you in other ways as well. Um, you can put down the fact that you are in one, and it looks good on job and college applications, and it shows the admission counselors and officers and employers that you're well rounded and responsible because you had to show the responsibility um, of being a part of extracurricular activity as well as staying on top of your schoolwork and studies. And most importantly, we are now going to look at how we as a society can increase participation in extracurricular activities for our children and friends and peers. As a parent, we can encourage our son or daughter to get involved with a group so that they can meet new people and have fun with them. And we can also explain that it will keep them busy and give them something to do outside of school rather than just their daily routine of going to school, coming home, doing homework. It gives them something fun to do with their friends in a group. And then as a student or faculty member, we can design posters or signs and put them around the school to help encourage students to join sports or clubs or groups. And then we can also have students individually or as a group lead presentations to advertise for their club or sport and encourage their peers to join. And they can pass out flyers around the school because nowadays it is very important for students to have someone to look up to, especially if it's one of their friends, because if they see one of their friends joining a club or group or sport, then they are more likely to do that and follow them. So we can, as a society, we can lead as example to get people more involved. And now let's move on and recap what we just talked about. Involving your children in extracurricular activities after school can improve your child's overall well-being, and extracurricular activities impact children in many positive ways. They help them physically and mentally grow, and they also can help them to receive better grades, and they it increases their responsibility and social interaction skills when they're working with groups of people and talking with others. And we can help increase them as parents and students and faculty members and basically anyone by encouraging them and telling them positive things about the different extracurricular activities that we can be a part of. It is good for a student to be involved in extracurricular activities, not only as a teen and during school, because it will benefit them then and they can have fun outside of school, but also down the road and in the future it will help them in life because it will carry into their adult life because they will have more responsibility and better time management skills as they had to deal with their homework and also obligations to their club, group, or sport. And here is a soccer ball and a baseball bat, which is an example of a sport that you can be a part of to join a team. And then here is a chart that shows all the different types of extracurricular activities you can be involved in, whether it's a sport or it's with the church that is affiliated with your school, or if it's just within the school in an activity. And this shows the percentages of kids that are a part of the different groups of extracurricular activities. And then finally, here is a picture of an extracurricular activity that I'm a part of, which is my baseball team. And it's me and my team, and it shows us bonding and and having fun after a season, which is one very good thing about a extracurricular activity. Do we have any questions?
Yes. As a child, when you were younger, what activities were you involved in?
I was a part of soccer, baseball, basketball, and I was also in student council. And
Yes. Do you plan to involve your children in extracurricular activities?
yes, I do want my kids to be involved in extracurricular activities because it will help them with their time management and responsibility, because they will be obligated to do more than just their schoolwork and also be a part of their extracurricular activity, and they can also meet new friends and people at school. And thank you for listening.